Morning, this is me, King of King Trippings. Just want to update things about my life. Actually, not specifically my life. It's about Aaron's life, my purpose. 3 months pa lang siya, kakitaan ko siya na yung mata niya ay gumanon. Search ko online what could we possibly do? Sabi naman online, various websites ang sinasabi is ayos pa yan o okay pa yan. So ako, I believe, and honestly, okay naman talaga. Meron naman talagang makita mo gumanda naman talaga yung mata, tumuwid naman. However, 2 weeks ago, kita akong bumabalik. Not lagi, pero nakikitaan kong may instances kapag kapagod siya, kapag nag-iisip siya ng malayo, kapag nagre-reason out siya ng medyo malalim-lalim yung iniisip niya. Matagal, gumaganon ulit. So, kami ni Wen, nag-pray namin, and hinanapan namin ng specialist. Tapos, while I'm searching, dumadaan sa page ko yung Dr. Lusong Vision Therapy Clinic. Chinek ko, mukha naman siyang legit, mukha namang okay. Doon kami pumunta sunod. Ang sabi, 1,000 yung pa-check. Sabi ko, sige. Kayanin. Dating doon, nanghiram pa kami ng sasakyan kasi medyo malayo. So, thank you nga pala kay Grace and Nico for the car. I truly appreciate it. And ayun na nga, balik tayo sa kwento. Nagpa-check up na kami. Kasama ko si Mrs. at saka si Arwen. Yung doctor is very accommodating. Meron pa siyang disclaimer. Kumbaga parang kinikwento niya yung issue strabismus, which is kasi wala rin talaga akong makitang so much information online about it. So we found out na habang we're on waiting list, tinatanong lagi nung attendant what could have happened. So una niyang tinatanong is, lagi ba siyang babad sa gadgets? She's hindi. I've learned to limit my baby to at most 2 hours kapag talaga kailangan niya ng distractions. But most of the time, 1 hour lang siya talaga nag-watching. Laging supervised kasi yun yung advice dun sa mga online na kung hindi talaga makaya, at least supervise it. Tinanong din kung meron siyang fall, meron siyang injury, meron siyang convulsion na sobrang taas. So, nag-brainstorming kami. Kami ni Wen, attendant. And most likely culprit daw is yung nagkaroon siya ng infection sa dugo nung bata pa siya. That time, medyo kinakabahan ako kasi pagka nagtatanong ako dun sa attendant, ang lagi lang sinasabi is i-explain niya ni Doc. So, tumating yung time namin, buti na naman at maganda yung scheduling nila, hindi talaga yung tipong mahaba ng waiting time. And nakita ko si Doc is very professional. Maalaga naman siya sa baby, hindi siya yung tipong naiinip. Nakikita ko naman na talagang is very good at his job. Lagi niyang sinasabi, may tanong pa ba kayo? After explaining everything that he could explain on his end, tinatanong niya kung meron kaming malabo or kung meron mang disconnect, which is I really appreciate it. And binigyan pa niya kami ng papel. When eyes get tired, it will deviate. So, kung pagod, yun nga, tulad nga nung nasabi ko kanina, Yun yung nangyari kay Arvin. Kapag pagod siya, may iniisip siyang malalim, tsaka gumaganon yung mata niya. Not always. So, the strong strain on the eyes is because of the use of digital devices. The patient should avoid unnecessary use of digital devices as much as possible. So, ensure naman ng doktor na hindi dahil yun sa gadgets namin kasi nga limited din naman. Pero, it will be something na dapat na naming iwasan moving forward to avoid further damage. Sabi dito, when patient is sleepy, tired, hungry, and sick, his body is weak. When the body is weak, the eyes may deviate. So, yun nga ang nangyayari. Yung ganun na ganun. Tapos, share ko lang din na nung nagdi-deviate siya, tinitest ng doktor yung papaganon lang. Isang mata muna, tapos dito, nakikita ko talaga na habang ini-explain ng doktor, gumaganon yung mata nung anak ko. So, thankfully daw, ang sabi naman niya, hindi pa kailangan ng grado at ginagamit niya dalawang mata. So, siguro, kung ang pagkaka-ano ko doon is kapag hindi na nagdi-deviate yung isa, doon na daw nagkakaroon ng paglabo o blindness. Kasi pagka hindi mo na ginagamit yung isa sa mga mata mo accurately, doon na nagsisimula yung blindness. So, I'm thinking we really have seen it earlier. Hopeful ako that there is a future for Arvin na wala yung strabismus niya. Do not do therapy when sick, cough, cold, fever, headache. Speaking of therapy, binigyan niya kami ng reseta para sa glasses. And the therapy will only start after meron na siyang glasses. The problem is, I still don't have steady enough work right now. So, medyo kinakabahan ako at that. I'll be praying na sana magkaroon ng work soon. And I'm really hoping na may magawang kami ng paraan about this kasi talagang gusto nung doc na as much as possible mabigyan siya ng glasses, corrective glasses para iwasan ang further degradation ng kanyang mata. Kaya daw kailangan talaga yung glasses before any training or any therapy could be done. Yung glasses, however, is 47,000 para dun sa therapy. Ang therapy naman daw is 25,000 for 13 sessions. Whew! Hindi ko alam kung saan ako kukuha. I've been praying for it. And I do believe that with prayers things are possible. And I also believe that friends and families could be a face of Jesus in this kind of situation. So, hindi talaga alam kung paano gagawin. Nakakahiyaman kasi I'll be asking help for everyone to rescue our family for today. Hopefully, understand our situation and include us in our prayer. But in all these cases, may God be praised. May God be glorified. And hopefully, God will lift up this challenge for us. Kasi this is something that we don't want to experience. Yun, hanggang doon lang po muna siguro. Again, if you have the means to help, kung wala, include us in our prayers. This is me, King of King Trippings.
Paalam.